I have realised I really like starting my vlogs in my dressing room, and I'm trying to like take you around the house and show you different areas at this very, very weird time. I feel so like out of the way up here and that we can just chat. So I'm sorry if most of my vlogs start off with me here. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm feeling very excited today and also a little bit erratic because I'm like, I feel like I've got so much to tell you. I don't know if I'm the only person that has this, but if you guys like vlog and have your own channels and stuff, I often like watch a few of my vlogs back and I'm like, oh, that was such a good vlog. And then instantly the critic in me is like, you'll never be able to do another vlog as lovely as that. Then I like put this pressure on myself and I'm like, I want my vlogs to always be that lovely. And then I feel like none of my vlogs are good enough and I start and then I stop and then I start and then I stop again. So hopefully today is a better day because I vlogged all day yesterday and I was like, I'm just not in this. I'm not feeling it. And honestly, I can't force vlogging if I'm not feeling it. But today I feel really positive. Ali and I had like a little bit of like a brainstorm last night because obviously we want to do stuff around the house, like the outsides, but obviously we were looking at costs and what we wanted to do, and we've sort of reached a place where we feel like we can add value to the house and also make us happy as well. So we're going to be tackling the front. I know obviously I spoke about it in my previous video, but we've come up with a design. Obviously it's going to be really hard for us because we're not really going to be able to show you what we do there, but it's nice to have a vision and an idea and something that's going to change the house and make it fit better with where it is, because I feel like some of the design things that were done, it just makes it stick out a little bit. So hopefully that's going to work out. So we're going to get designing. We actually have some people helping us design, so I'm going to be sending over a video today and hopefully they can get working on the design of that. It's exciting. It is exciting. I think it's going to make such a difference to the front of the house and how the house feels. We're also getting a quote for the downstairs, so yeah, I'm going to talk you through those kinds of things. Yesterday I got like the house organised and I sort of sorted out the bedroom. I sorted out the utility room. I did all of the washing and I sorted out the kitchen as well. I need to organise my drawers today, my beauty drawers, because these have sort of fallen into disrepair since I've been doing my makeup tutorials on IGTV. Like literally, I need to just file things away again because I don't want to let go of like the system that was working. I've obviously had a few days where I've done loads and loads of stuff and then I've needed to like refile everything. And yeah, so I need to go through those kinds of things with you. I've just filmed this makeup look for IGTV as well if you want to go and have a look. It's sort of like a, I mean, it's pretty plain Janey, I know, but I went for like a glossy lid today, which is something that I used to do when I was at school. So I'll link the IGTV in the description box down below as well. I really like playing with makeup, although I just need to try some different things, and I know that I do need to try some different things. Anyway, I am going to show you my outfit. This is what I'm wearing today. If you haven't watched the IGTV, I'm wearing one of the pieces that I got from Reese. This is a linen white jumpsuit and it's got this little tie front. I'm going to put on some trainers and potentially a cardigan because the weather has turned. Like, it is not sunny anymore. We've got a few days of rain ahead of us. It's supposed to get sunny-ish around the back end of like next week, but yeah, it's all of the cozy vibes at our house at the moment, and the fire is back on. It's been a few cozy evenings and I've been just making my way through some magazines as well. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. My grandma got me a subscription to the English Home magazine and like the English Garden magazine as well. She gets me like different subscriptions for Christmas. I wondered if there was any more because I've never actually bought myself a subscription and I love it. I actually love this subscription so much. But yeah, if you've got like a home magazine, I find like the sort of Elle decor ones are maybe a little bit too snazzy for me, but just kind of really nice homemaking magazines or even blogs. Like, I really love rustic decor, you know, like flat lays of beautiful food and things like that. It's just really sort of inspiring blogs and magazines. Please let me know in the comments because I've been loving making my way through my magazines. So yeah, right, I'm gonna crack on. I'll link this in the description box down below. It is a little bit see-through, so I'm gonna see how we get on with this today. But if my husband turns around to me and says like, Lydia, we can see your bum, I know that maybe it's too see-through. I'm just cooking some lunch. We've had a little conference call with the guy that's looking at the basement downstairs and had a little look over some samples for some composite cladding, which I think we're going to go for with that. Oh, it's just exciting to have some sort of like ideas in our heads for it. I've also, my peppers are going. I've just popped some questions up on my Instagram just for like feedback and stuff like that, because I often naturally get a little bit disheartened by things. You know when there's like celebrities and you have a look at them and they're almost untouchable because they've got like teams of people that filter everything. Obviously with me, it's a bit different, and I see lots of things, and it is easy to especially if you're like sensitive like I am, and you read things and you can feel yourself just be a bit like, oh, why am I bothering? But really like valuable feedback today, and I'm like taking notes and stuff, so that's super helpful. And I'm also on my 3rd coffee of the day, so that's always good. But it is miserable. It is miserable, but the garden, look at it. It has like just come to life. It is all growing up and just looking beautiful. I forget how amazing it looks at this time of year where it becomes all full, and it's still got such a long way to go. Like up there, it's still quite sparse. That will all be full of green and it'll be all luscious. And also the wall over here, all of the purple flowers are pretty much gone. The little pink flowers are starting to come through, so it kind of changes colour, but it's still a very miserable day. I am gonna cook us a big old lunch. Oh, and speaking of gardens, after my blisters that I got on my hands the other day, my husband has kindly purchased me a pair of very lovely suede gloves for me to do gardening in the future. But I mean, I'm not really a seasoned gardener at all. But what I do want to do is, I've obviously been obsessed with Pinterest recently, and I'm pinning loads of stuff on there, and I really want to start going into the garden and snipping like sticky twiggy stems for my vases. So kind of like what these are, but real ones, and do big arrangements just using like twigs and trees and like the stuff that you wouldn't normally see, but real kind of like rustic vibes. So he's got me some really beautiful shears as well. I don't know when they arrive, and he's got me like a little leather pouch for it as well. I can't wait to show you it when it arrives. I'm really sort of getting used to and enjoying this slower paced life where I actually get to do things that bring me a lot more joy. So like cooking and sorting the house out, it's lovely. I am giving the kitchen a good clean, as usual. I feel like this is like part of my job now, just tidying this room. But when a room brings you joy, you want to keep it tidy. So these are some bits from a brand called Truly. Some little comb bits, I think. I thought this tray would work really well in my dressing room. This is a faux shagreen tray with sort of brushed brass hardware. And it's a really soft, almost beigey grey. And I think that'll work really nicely, considering you've got to go out there and have it organised. Right, sorry, babe. Are you still grumpy?
I'm not, I am a little bit upset.
Ali's grumpy.
I'm a little bit upset.
He's having a wobbly.
With myself.
With himself, but that means it also extends to me.
No, I've not been nasty to you.
You've not been nasty, but you've been grumpy.
Look, I'm a failing creator. I need an extra pair of hands. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just 2 hands short of a full package.
Could have told you that.
But I've reassessed the idea.
Right. No, wait, hold on. What are you doing with this box?
Using it to put on the floor and the stand on it so it doesn't dig into our carpet.
So will you put this back together afterwards?
No.
Okay, because I would have liked to have used that box to put the NHS stuff in.
Well, I asked, could I use this box just then? You said yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, right.
I said, what do you want to use it for? I said yes, and then I asked, what do you want to use it for? And you didn't answer me.
Right, well, the yes was all I needed. So what do you want me to do then? Leave it?
Well,
our carpet is going to have a tripod on it and it's digging in and it's metal.
What carpet?
In the rug, the big rug in the games room.
But won't it come out?
I don't know. It's to protect our carpet. I need...
Does this work?
No. Do you need this?
No, you can take that one. Can you put that back together?
I don't know how to.
Ooh, it looks really nice so far, and I really like the size of it. I'm gonna try and get everything on my dressing room table onto here. So I think I might get rid of this one, but keep the brush pot. I'm also organising what's in it because these were throwing off the aesthetics of my brush pot. Ooh, it's looking cute. Right, let's have a little play. I want it to look nice, but I need it to be functional, and a lot of stuff isn't functional. I also want to have my flowers here because I like them off center so that you can see them when I take pictures in my mirror. Can you see me? Hi, I keep going out of focus. I'm gonna put my Laura Mercier body cream on there. It's nice, you know, but now I just have to find homes for all of the other stuff. Batteries and memory cards here. I also want a little pot. This is looking really nice though. Oh, should I put my little Lalique fishy on here? No. Well, it looks cute. We can get the diptyque room fragrance in there. And to be honest, the rest of this stuff does not need to be on here. How cute does that look? Oh, I love it. And then I can have this here and it creates the off-centerness that I want. And also this looks really cute. Oh, this has made me very happy to see this like that. Oh, I'm gonna change the lid of the wild geranium one to one that suits my aesthetic a little bit more. Let's go with that one. Beautiful. So I was asking some questions today on my Instagram, and as I was kind of fumbling over my words, and I just said to Ali, I'm like, sometimes I just feel like I can't vlog, and I think it's when I like worry about upsetting people. I think that I see things and I'm like, I think someone's, they tagged me in their Insta story and it was like, who do you follow? And they're like, someone else, they're amazing, someone else, they're amazing. Lydia, everything's a bit too perfect for me, but I can't not watch. And I'm like, oh, and you know when you're just living your life and maybe I like it perfect, maybe I like feeling, I mean, I think that I'm like the least perfect person ever and I show that side. Like even just when I think back to like last year and I showed like 6 months of Ali and I grieving for our cat publicly. And you know, sometimes I come on here and I'm like, ugh. Some people would not come on here looking like I do right now. But maybe it is that I like those kinds of things and that I enjoy making my house the home that I want it to be. I've been reading some of the feedback and I'm like, for one of the questions I asked, why do you follow me? And I wasn't like fishing, I was actually prepared with like my guard up to like protect myself and shield myself. But so far it's pretty much been really nice and people are just sort of like, you're so positive and it's so uplifting following you. But then there are these people and they feel like you're like the worst human in the world. And I've like, it's so, I think that's the thing that confuses me a lot of the time. And I know that you guys get really frustrated with me and rightly so, like rightly so. When you're just like, oh, Lydia, just be yourself and shut up. And I'm like, but I don't want to upset anyone. And you're like, just be yourself and shut up. Like, I get it. I've followed people like that as well. But it's just, it's such a bizarre thing to have people think that you're the devil reincarnated because you do certain things or you live your life a certain way. And then there are other people that think that you're like the best thing since sliced bread and you're a bit like, can't work out if I'm doing something right or I'm doing something very, very wrong. Yeah, I'm glad that I have Ali because Ali often like talks me around and makes me see sense. But I'm not really sure where this conversation came from in relation to my new tray, but I really love this. It looks beautiful. Anyway, I need to get some organization in this area again because it's making me sad that I've let it fall into disrepair. So that's what I'm gonna do now, because look at it currently. That is not, this is supposed to be only hair care in here, so yeah. So I'm gonna get all of my face mists out. This one can live on here, because it's quite a beautiful one, I think. So we can pop this on my dressing table. That goes in the hair cupboard, tan cupboard, tan cupboard. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. This is gonna take me a while, but it will be worth it. It will be time well spent because it brings me joy. And do more of the things that bring you joy is what I say, especially at this time when we're all just like, there are moments where I forget and there are moments when it feels normal that we're like this, and then there are moments when I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to see my friends and my family. By the way, to all of the people that told me that you could just like peel this glue off of the NARS thing on my IGTV, I cannot get it off for the life of me. Does not come off. Face mist to go downstairs. Not one thing that I've thrown in that bin has gone in. Okay, not once. Not once. Okay, this drawer surprisingly hasn't taken that much time to get organized. This drawer, on the other hand, this is like my drawer of like every day I use, but I don't, because who uses this much stuff on their face? They don't. They just don't. So I want to just fine tune it down again and be a bit more realistic with it because, you know, I only have one face. But this is looking good. This is looking much better. It's just up here that maybe doesn't look so good. I've just spent a good 2 hours responding to comments on my YouTube video, just sitting down and going through them. I don't actually have to cook tonight because we got stuff out of the freezer that I batch cooked, but I do actually want to cook something. I want to try something different. There's what's it called? It's a slow cooked recipe. It's slow cooked chickpea stew, and I thought that would be quite nice. What do I need? I need potatoes, which I think I've got, but it sounds like it will be lovely. I'm going to set about getting that ready and in the slow cooker because the Thermomix is obviously a slow cooker as well. I've never used it as a slow cooker, but there is a first time for everything. Camera keeps going out of focus. I don't know if I'm right in doing this, but does anyone else take an onion out of the cupboard and realise like how gross the dry skin feels? Oh, you're supposed to remove that, right? I hope so, because I spend a lot of time removing that. That chops all of the onions up for me. Now I have to remember not to put my head over the top because when I do that, I get all of the fumes and it makes me cry. I also use a different spatula than the Thermomix one. I just prefer this. It's like a bit more, it's less rigid. So I just use that one, but must not put my eyes over it. And that's that. It's on for 4 hours. Come back in 4 hours to see what happens. Good evening, everyone. I am cuddled on the sofa looking like a tired slotheroo, and I think I've got about an hour left on my thing in my Thermomix. I'm gonna kill some time basically. I was either gonna sit here and read a magazine. It's hair wash day tomorrow, so I'm going to treat my scalp, get a mask on my hair, and then get into pajamas, give myself a little bit of a pamper, put on a nice body cream, put on some nice pajamas and snuggle on the sofa because I've got a magazine that I haven't quite made it through yet. But basically my grandma gets me magazine subscriptions for my birthday and for Christmas, and that is one of them, and I love going through them. So I'm gonna sit and go through that in my pajamas. So I thought, kill some time doing that. I'm gonna try and get into bed early though tonight as well because I want to get up early tomorrow, and I've not been being very strict this week. Sorry about that touching my eye, but I've got something in my eye and it's really annoying me. But yeah, I'm gonna get my makeup off, I'm gonna get my oil on my scalp, a mask on the ends of my hair, and give myself a little bit of TLC. Ali is working upstairs at the moment. I'm sure a lot of you are kind of wondering why Ali is working so much at the moment, but basically, obviously, with the current situation, he has no other pair of hands working with him, so he's doing a lot of things himself. His manager would usually be working from ours and he's not, and so he's having to do like the work of lots and lots of people, so bless him. That's why, and I shouldn't give him a hard time because he works really hard, but I just want some time with my husband. I'm not going to put a body cream on actually because tomorrow is fake tan day. I can use a body oil, and that is how I tend to do it. So the night before I tan, I treat myself to a body oil. I'm gonna go for the Positivity one. Oh, so good. This is the Esper one. Oh, that's better. As you can see, I've already got a layer of oil on. You shouldn't really use oil if you like tan, but that's why I wait until the day before I do tan for me to have a little bit of indulgence, because I just love it. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the essential oils. Oh, it's just so indulgent. And at times like this, we've got a little bit of extra time on our hands to really take care of ourselves, so why not? I'm gonna get my makeup off my face though, because that is just, isn't it just the feeling? So I've done my makeup removing with you quite a lot recently. If you want to see it, I'll link it. I think it's gonna be up on the Harper's Bazaar page or something at some point. If this isn't out by then I will make sure to put it in another video. But let's get it off my face and get some really nourishing products in. I've got my almond oil, and the mask that I'm going to be using is the Function of Beauty one, and I want to obviously start off by saying that I am working with Function of Beauty on this video, on this little part of this video. For me, I have been looking for this kind of shampoo and conditioner for a very, very long time. It has been a long time since my scalp has been in such a good condition as it was. Obviously I had the nightmare with the castor oil, and so now we're trying to get it back to that point, because my scalp was so fresh and so clean, but so soothed and unirritated. Is that a word? Is unirritated a word? I hope so. I used to have this thing where I would wash my hair with with the normal shampoos that are like paraben free, blah, 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 blah free. And it would be okay, but then slowly I would get irritation. So if it was supposed to be clean, I get a little bit, and I just had to kind of live with it. I have not had irritation on my scalp from any of the products I'm using at the moment, and it is just so wonderful. And I love eucalyptus products. Sorry, I'm not even showing you the products. Hold on 1 second. So I have 2 new bottles of Function of Beauty, but I'm using 2 in here, so I'm gonna get those, because me showing you new and unused bottles is basically not very useful. So these are the 2 that I'm using, and I did end up using the conditioner. So basically, I'm obviously going to talk you through my routine a little bit, but tonight I'm going to be putting these 2 on. This on the roots, this on the tips. This is wonderful, and I love the way my hair feels and smells, and just the sort of eucalyptusness of it is like a gift that keeps on giving. It's so invigorating in the mornings. And yeah, so basically I put my oil on, sleep with that, I put the mask on, I sleep with that. In the morning I shampoo it off with the shampoo, and then I condition, but I add a small amount of the mask to the conditioner as well, just to give it a little bit of added intensity. First of all, you should be pampering yourself at this time. We're all going through this, we're all experiencing this together. Take care of yourself. I was overwhelmed by the messages that I received after I messaged you guys to say, not messaged you guys, but said I wanted to know how you were doing. I got a lot of direct messages, and I just want to say, take care of yourself, pamper yourself, read your books, curl up in bed if that's what you need to do to cope. Please do it. Pamper yourself if that's what makes you feel good. Take good care of you. This is the one time that you really should be doing that, and you have a little bit more time, we all do, to do that. So in my videos, I used to try and like reel off all of the like important things as if I like know everything about these products, but I struggle to remember these things. So I wanted to let you know, first and foremost, that there are no parabens, no sulfates, no GMOs or toxins. These are 100% vegan and cruelty-free, and I'm definitely thinking that that all together is what's really helping my scalp at the moment, because I've never really had products that are all of those things at once. Like maybe the shampoo would be, but then maybe the other product wouldn't be, or something like that. So now you might have to spend a little bit of time on this, but it's gonna take you 2 minutes. You fill out a questionnaire about your hair, and basically you get tailor-made products sent straight to your door, and you can even choose what it says on the bottle. Now, what is it? Yeah, so this is Function of LEM. So these are personalized to me, not to mention as well, these look so beautiful on your shower. Like I have these, and then I have like a Laura Mercier shower gel, and they just look so beautiful. But you don't have to obviously fill out that form every single time, so you fill it out once, and then you can basically have like a subscription service and have it sent to your door whenever you need it. And it all comes in like recyclable packaging and things like that, which is really good. You basically choose everything about this. You choose the color, you choose the fragrance, you choose the sort of problems that you have with your hair. So obviously I have problems with my scalp and my hair's quite dry, so that's what I put into the questionnaire, and they tailor make the entire product for you. That's what its kind of unique USP is, and that's why I genuinely think that my scalp has been so good these past few weeks. If you want to try it out for yourself, like if you're in the market for a new shampoo and conditioner and mask, then you could give this a try and see if it works for you. I know that lots of people were saying that they had problems with their scalp, so there's a 20% off opportunity in the description box down below, so if you use that link down there. And I want to say a huge thank you to Function of Beauty for working with me on this. I've waited for them to bring out their fragrances with more essential oils, and I loved them. You would have seen it in my last video, and I don't want to repeat myself, but yeah, it's just these products are making me very happy and making my scalp very happy as well. So I'm going to get these 2 products onto my hair now and onto my scalp. I'm sorry, I'm just admiring the little tub. It just looks so beautiful. I mean, it's really hard to see the branding because I've gone for like white, but it says hair mask and Function of LEM on there, and it's just so minimalist and beautiful and chic. I love it. So let's get my hair out of this scrunchie. Now I don't know why, I'm probably completely wrong, and you'll all tell me that I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't actually dampen my hair now when I do the masks mainly because I was worried about like catching a cold. I know that that's like such an old wives' tale, like when your hair's wet that you'll catch a cold, but I have actually had it where I've slept with my hair wet and then woken up and had a really sore throat from it. So I think I'm a bit like sensitive to it now. So I put it on a little bit dry at the ends, and I feel like it's probably, I mean, maybe I'm weird, but surely if I wet my hair will be soaking up the water instead of the product first. So I want to put the product on so that it soaks up the product and not the water. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I need to order some more almond oil because I don't have a lot left. Although I was gonna try coconut oil. I know a lot of you said about coconut oil. It's actually quite therapeutic putting oil on your scalp, you know, just like feeding it in between the hairs. It's like, oh. Okay, so whilst that marinates, I split my hair down the middle, take my mask. So I'm gonna try and use this sparingly because the last time I used this, I went ham. And it didn't need to be like that. So I'm just gonna put, almost as if it's like a leave-in conditioner, but obviously I'm going to wash it off in the morning. And I always just concentrate it at the ends of my hair and these little bits up top. But I tell you what, I cannot wait to get my hair coloured. I miss my summer hair. Can't wait to get my hair done. Can't wait to get everything done, to be honest. Okay, that's that side done. And we just do the same on this side. There we go. Flip it over and then wrap it around and secure into a bun. I'm then going to brush my teeth so that I don't eat any more chocolate, because you girls been eating a lot of chocolate tonight. But it's all part of that self-care routine. It's all part of that self-care routine. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But I will leave all of the information about Function of Beauty and where you can buy it and how it works, and the 20% off link as well. And I'll put the exact kind of product, if I can, that I got, because it's honestly just been such a godsend. So all of the information will be down there. I'm now going to go into the living room and I'm going to curl up and I'm going to flick through my magazine, and you're going to come with me. All right? Good. Come on in. Half an hour left to go. Gosh, it looks dark in that corner. It's not that dark. Hold on to your butts. Oh my goodness, it smells delicious. Well, that is looking and smelling delicious. Wow, I think I'm going to be making this again. Look at this little squippy head. Oh, yes. Oh yes, hide from Mummy like a little kangaroo-y. You hate Mummy. She always disturbs you, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Sorry about that. I'll leave you alone now, I promise. Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! That is quite the alfalfa sprout. I'm going to jump in the shower and get all of my lotions and potions washed off, and get my hair mask washed off and get my hair freshly styled, ready for the day. It is Thursday today. It is video upload day. And I'm feeling good. Hair is washed. I've really got into the habit of like really scrubbing my scalp like they do when you're at the hairdressers. I always find I can never get my hair as clean as they get it at the hairdressers. Oh, that is the best feeling ever. So I spend a lot more time like getting, I'm using a Chantecaille moisturiser today, by the way. I brought it down from my beauty room. I was like, oh, this looks nice. But yeah, it makes my arms hurt a lot because I'm like, but it has actually helped as well, like massaging my scalp, really cleansing my scalp, getting rid of any sort of like dirt and product, spending a lot more time on that. I'm gonna do an eye mask today as well. These came in the post. The Dragon's Blood Rhodial Jelly Eye Patches, Hydrate and Tone. They sent the black ones as well, but this one sounds a little bit more me. I just love a hydrated eye area. Ooh, we're going full pamper today, so why not do a little eye mask? I always find these fall off, so we'll see with these ones, but a lot of the time I find them quite dry. These ones feel nice and moisturising though, so. Ooh. Good morning, everyone. Oh no, I've already said good morning to you. I saw you in the bathroom. Ignore me. But fresh layer of tan is applied, hair is done, and makeup is also done. You would have seen me sort of talk through how my hair felt afterwards. I know people get so annoyed with me touching my hair, but I like soft things. And so when something is soft, I'm like, ah, and I can't stop touching it. And especially when your hair's like freshly washed, you're just kind of a bit like, I feel like a goddess. Like in a hair advert. Maybe that's just me, but I'm sorry that me touching my hair, I mean, sometimes I watch it back and I'm like, girl, leave your hair alone. But yeah, fresh layer of tan on, hair is soft, and my scalp is, I can even show you up close, like there is a time when I would not have let you see my scalp this close, but it is fresh and moisturized and hydrated, and it just makes me feel very, very, very happy. So hair is good. Makeup, I'm really liking today. I've actually used the By Terry Balm de Rose, but the little corally one on my cheeks and down my nose is like a little bit of a highlighter, and a little balm on my lips as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put some clothes on because I hate having phone calls if I've not like dressed yet. So I'm gonna put some clothes on and have this call. It's just with a person about sorting out the oak porchway, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, feeling fresh, feeling pampered, ready to smash my day and be really, 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 really productive. Oh, I also wanted to say about this dressing gown, you'll probably see that I always get like tan on it, and I wear it usually after I've tanned as well. I try and stick to using my grey one because it doesn't show the tan and it doesn't look disgusting, but these ones are honestly like the coziest, snuggliest ones, and I've had these for ages and I get tan on them all the time, and the tan washes off perfectly. So if you're considering getting one of the Soho Farmhouse dressing gowns, but you're worried about getting tan or makeup on it, trust me, it washes out every time. You're good. Don't worry. I got your back. I've popped on my Me&M dress for the day. Even though it's absolutely miserable, I'm gonna stick a shirt over the top, just a little like linen shirt on top just to keep me covered up, and it's just comfortable and easy and a lovely dress at the same time. So time for my call. Just got off the phone to the porch people. I wanted to go outside and take some pictures of our current porch, but it is absolutely peeing it down outside, so I think I'm gonna have to hold off until maybe it's not quite so rainy. But my steps have arrived from Amazon, these little step ups to help me with reaching things in the house.
Oh, is that what they're for?
Yeah, and they're all recycled wood. And then I've got this frame because I wanted to swap over my Sam Lyle print, which is in a white frame, and I wanted to put it into a black frame so that it ties in with our hallway, because I found a little spot for it, and hopefully my husband will put it up for me. So yeah, I'm gonna swap this little print, well, it's not a print actually, this is an original, into here. But yeah, very miserable day today, and I don't want to go outside because I've just done my hair, and I don't want to ruin it, so there's always that. But let's get into these and get them open. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's so cute. Little recycled wood step. So I'm going to keep one sort of around this vicinity as well, so that we can reach things in the pantry, but then put one up in my dressing room as well. I have reframed the Sam Lyle print. Obviously I would prefer to have it like framed properly because I just enjoy doing that. The framers is closed, so just realised I hadn't pushed these ones down, but I'll show you where it's going to live. It is a very dark day, but we were thinking this little wall here, this little picture fills that area nicely, and it's just like a little hidden gem there, and the colours complement because this has got sort of like a cool grey bluey undertone to it with the black frame, and this one works well with all of the black here, so I thought I'd pop it up there. There's been quite a few deliveries this morning. One of them from my mum. She's got me my free from pasta in Tesco's. 4 bags of gluten-free pasta, and she's also got me this evening primrose and starflower oil. Apparently this is supposed to help with mood and like that time of the month, so I'm gonna start taking this. So she's popped that in there for me. Is it weird that I've just been sat here for the last, like, I'd say 15 minutes just thinking about how happy these parcels have made me? Just so thoughtful. I've literally just pasta and gloves, but they're just, yeah, making me very happy. So I'm really grateful. Really, really grateful for these. I know that lots of people thought I was very ungrateful for my Cartier pen when I opened that, but I did want to say, and I did say it to the person that said it, but Ali had shown me the pen on my birthday. I'd got, he showed me a picture, so I had already seen it and thanked him then, and I don't want to just make it seem like I'm thanking someone disingenuously, because I'm not acting on my videos, if you know what I mean. So he would be like, why are you saying thank you like that? You've already thanked me for it. So yeah, I just don't ham things up like that. So obviously you guys just didn't see it, but no getting in the garden today though. Look at this. I'm supposed to be going out to take some pictures of the porch, but I literally can't get outside at the moment, so. This little one is snuggling in her bed like a little pippy. So I'm gonna leave her there because I think she's a bit of a vibe. Got a poorly ear. I've decided that it's just one of those days. It is so miserable and rainy outside. Look at this. It is just pouring. And it's cold and it's wet and I'm not feeling it. So I think what I'm gonna do is, to make me feel a little bit better, I'm going to light the fire. I'm gonna get myself a blanket. I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm just gonna do some work from my laptop. I'm just gonna chill out a little bit and enjoy a bit of a slower day. I've finished up work for the day and my video is live. It's a sort of like quarantine style to using clothes that will transition into like life after all of this, and done it in collaboration with Bulgari, which is obviously like a little bit of a career highlight, and I'd love it if you went and watched it. The video's doing really well so far, so I'd love it if you went and had a look. But basically I've been sat here and I've been chatting to one of my friends in the industry, like one of my PR friends in the industry. I didn't realise she sent me a message a couple of days ago, well, about 10 days ago, about this thing, and she was like, I know that you really like dancing to like energetic music and blah blah blah, so this might be something that you're interested in. So she sent me this thing called The Class, and I don't even know what it is, but I've just signed up for it and I'm not sure if it's going to work for me. You get like a 14-day trial. I'm going to let you know what it is afterwards, but the only thing that I'm seeing is like a negative at the moment. It's done from, I think, New York or LA. I can't really remember. I think it's, yeah, it's done from Tribeca. So they're filming it and they're live streaming it and you do the class with them, but because it's in Tribeca, like I can't do my usual like morning class. I'd love to do a morning class like this, where I have to be there like on a certain time to be able to do it. However, because of the time difference, their earliest class would be like in the middle of my day, like at 12 o'clock or something, which I'm just never going to do during work. I'm not one of those people that can just like stop what they're doing and go work out. It takes a long time to get ready like this, okay? So yeah, I'm trying something new anyway. I mean, I can do a class now. It's going to be 6 o'clock. So I'm going to get myself into some yoga gear. I was really excited, okay, because I thought my whole H&M order was being delivered today. And I got very excited by that, and unfortunately that was not the case, but it was a good delivery still. It was like part of my delivery. It's my new workout shorts. Basically, I wanted to get the Aloe Yoga ones, but they're just so, Aloe Yoga is always sold out, and so I just wanted some pretty plain sort of running shorts. I find these so easy to get on in the morning. You know, like putting leggings on, it's like, so I thought I'd get myself some more of these shorts. They're super comfortable. So these are just from H&M. I got 2 different styles. So this is like, I think, a smaller style, or did I get 2 of the same? They're different. So these have a perforated side. These ones look like they'll fit slightly better actually. But yeah, so I'm gonna put one of those on. I'm gonna put a tank top on. I'm gonna light the candles because I just watched one stream and I saw what she had, and she's got like water and her candles are lit and she's got a yoga mat. So I'm gonna do the same and hope that the next class, which is at 6 o'clock, is gonna be good, and then I'm gonna tell you about it, and then I'm gonna probably read a little bit more about it. But like I said, I can cancel after 14 days because it is expensive. It's like £30 a month, and if I'm gonna be paying £30 a month, I want to be able to do a morning class in the UK. I might like send them a message or something and be like, can you at least just like record one, or like do some of your ones that are later on so that you can play them back in the morning in the UK? Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a go, and if I love it, maybe I'll do after work workouts. It has been hours and she is still asleep here. She definitely wasn't feeling herself. You just needed a duvet day, didn't you, Poppy? A little kitty duvet day. One of the other things she had on was trainers, like down in like the yoga studio, so I figured I'll put trainers on too. I've also put a jumper on because I don't know what I'm going to be doing and I don't want to get cold, so hopefully I can just take it off if I'm hot and keep it on if I'm cold. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I feel so erratic. So it's quarantine life for you. The good thing is that I have it on my phone and I can throw it to the TV. Not literally throw my phone at the TV, but like I can throw the stream from my phone to the TV, basically. So let me grab my stuff. I need to grab some water. Oh, she's up. The illuminator is up. Okay, so I can't get it to, this TV obviously doesn't support, or the one upstairs does, and this one doesn't, so that means I'll have to put it on my iPad or something, but for today I'm just going to put it on my phone and put it there and do it that way, and maybe have the sound on there, I don't know, we'll try it. So we are trying the slow cooked chickpea and potato, I don't really know what it is, thing that I made. I've not tried this before. Mine's coming out of the microwave, but oh, it should be super healthy with a little bit of rice. Good morning, everyone. I am up and finishing off this vlog today because I feel like I've been speaking to you forever. But Ali and I got up this morning and took a little walk in the garden. He wanted to check on his frog, and we had our coffee. Oh, hello, Mrs. Brett. We checked on the frog and had a walk around the garden, and it was blooming lovely. We checked on Linky's tree as well, which is just over in our woodland. In fact, oh, you can see it. I didn't even know you could see it. I mean, you can't probably see it, but I can see it. But I don't think I told you about the class yesterday. I did the class and I realized, well, I think maybe I did like quite a tame class because there was no crying. Apparently there's crying and laughing and all of that stuff. There was none of that, but I really liked it. It was like a fusion of yoga, but way more like movement and exercise, but also mindfulness and also body weight exercises. It was really good. And I actually woke up this morning, I was like, I don't think I should work out today because I think that was a good one. So I didn't work out today and I'm ordering pizza instead for lunch. But anyway, I really liked it, and I was a bit worried because I was trying to do the live and I realized obviously they're in New York, and that means I couldn't do it at 6 AM if I wanted to, but they actually have an on-demand service as well. So if I did want to do an evening class, that works really well, but I would love for them to do like early morning classes because I love the idea of having to get out of bed to do a class at a certain time, if you get what I mean. So that was good. And then we had some dinner. And what else did we do? Oh, we had my slow cooked meal, which I thoroughly enjoyed. That was really, really tasty. So I'm definitely gonna make that again. I've never slow cooked anything before, so that was really good. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably finish off this vlog here. My hair is still going strong and feeling lovely, and I'm in such a better place after I did the castor oil treatment. I think it took a couple of washes to get my hair back to where it was, but I definitely think we are there now. There is no sort of dryness at all, and I feel a lot more like confident because I used to just worry about it all the time, especially wearing a lot of black. I'd be like, oh my gosh. I'm wearing white today, Reese linen jumpsuit, and I love it. It's really comfortable and it just looks beautiful. So that is what I'm wearing today. It's Friday, so I might pick up my vlogging camera again and continue vlogging. I also might not and might give myself the day off. I don't know. Let's see how we're feeling. Oh, I don't know. It feels weird to not be vlogging, but I'm so far ahead on videos now that I'm like, maybe I could have a day off. I don't know. Anyway, also I wanted to say that my video with Bulgari went up last night, and I am so like over the moon with the response to that video. I wasn't expecting that at all, and I think that it was a format that you guys really liked, so maybe I can do that moving forward and do those sort of outfits that you can transition from casual to more evening wear, not like evening but dress up, that just show you how I would transition an outfit, because the feedback seemed to be really good on that. So yeah, very excited, and so I wanted it to go well, obviously. So thank you so much for all your feedback, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye 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 bye.